Good afternoon and welcome to the show. Nice to have you with us today on a pretty decent mid-December day, 34 degrees, and a chance of some rain this afternoon. And breezy, our high today, 38 degrees, gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Thanks for that was the hand of Adam. Oh, and this Bailey Excavating logo, I'll tell you more about that in just a moment. Tonight, rain, low 34, and windy again, even windier tonight, 34 to 40 mile an hour winds. Thursday, chance of rain, warmer, high 42. Friday, chance of rain and snow showers, a high of 35. No accumulating snow in the next week. The weekend looks pretty good. Both days, maybe some snow showers, but otherwise mostly cloudy, and high temperatures in the low 30s for most of next week. And the Detroit Free Press checked with Metro Airport earlier today to take a look at how much snow they had on Christmas over the past 65 years, and they found that about half of the days between 1958 and this year, there was an inch of snow on the ground. So our chances 50-50, and next week we'll know more as we have a better look at the weather. Today's weather brought to you by Kelly Express Mart. Kelly Express wishes you happy holidays and invite you to stop in for great specials like pizza. They've got a great deal on pizza this month, 2-item large pizza for $11.99. Slices are $1.99, and that is available at South Street, Jefferson Road, Grass Lake, and the Galley in Napoleon. And on these cold winter days, a cup of hot cappuccino, hot chocolate, hot coffee is ready and waiting for you at your neighborhood Kelly Express. Today is the 14th of December. Already, another month flying by. And today is Monkey Day, National Bouillabaisse Day, and Roast Chestnuts Day. It was on this day that Norwegian Roald Amundsen first reached the South Pole, the first explorer, in 1911. In 1799, George Washington, our first president, passed away at the, I consider, young age of 67 back then. That was pretty old. In 1909, workers placed the last of the 3.2 million 10-pound bricks that paved the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in place in Speedway, Indiana, a town surrounded entirely by Indianapolis. Since then, most of the brick has been covered up by asphalt. There's, I think, about a yard, 1 yard remains right at the start-finish line. But that's a lot of bricks, 3.2 million bricks. The last one laid on this day in 1909. 1977, Saturday Night Fever premiered. Also premiering Philadelphia, one of the first movies to deal with the AIDS crisis, starring Tom Hanks and Denzel Washington, premiered. The first incident of the American Revolution happened on this day in 1774. 400 New Hampshire militiamen attacked Fort William and Mary, take that Brits. And in 1947, the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing is founded in, where else? Daytona Beach, Florida. NASCAR, it's NASCAR's birthday. So it's only appropriate that I wear a NASCAR style logo, as NASCAR's been very successful in selling every square inch of their drivers for advertising. But in reality, Bailey Excavating, one of our great sponsors here at JTV, one of our great friends, stopped by and they brought us lunch today from William and his great company on Horton Road. And there's William at the Daily Grind Food Hub on Horton Road at Weatherwax, preparing today's awesome lunch of chicken, roast chicken, mashed potatoes, carrots, homemade applesauce, homemade slaw, homemade bread, homemade fruit crumble, first class. Everything was awesome. Thanks to Bailey Excavating. John, Jacob, Jordan, all here with us having lunch. This has actually been a tradition. They had to stop during COVID, but back with us here today. Thanks so much. And they brought some presents. Adam, did you get any Bailey Excavating
Not yet, I'm gonna have to.
presents? Well, there's the hat, the bag, and the logo's been modified slightly because while it says 45 years here, next year will be Bailey Excavating's 50th anniversary. Serving the community, serving their clients, and really doing a lot of cool things for the greater community. A lot of it quiet and unsaid, but thanks to Bailey Excavating. And there's their new logo. We're going to have to replace the existing one next year, after the first of the year. So thanks to the Baileys. Today in the J being brought to you by Experience Jackson. And what we have going on today, kind of a quiet day this Wednesday. We've got the Historic Candlelight Tour at Elishart Museum tonight. There are two different tours, one at 6 p.m. and one at 7 p.m. It's $8 per person, and you can register by visiting the Elishart Museum website. Get creative, inspiration jars. That's the craft of the month at the Summit branch of the Jackson District Library. They'll be doing crafts each month, starting this month at 6 p.m., inspiration jars, and it's intended for teens and adults, and they're suggesting that you call to let them know you're going to be part of the project. Tonight, the Lumen Christi Choir and high school band perform their Christmas concert. You're invited to join them for some wonderful Christmas music in the Lumen Christi Cafetorium at 7 p.m., featuring all the choirs, Jackson Area Catholic Schools Youth Choir, and the Lumen Christi Titan Band. Marching band? Band. Pop-up book sale going on today at the Meyer branch of the Jackson District Library. All kinds of holiday books, cookbooks, craft books, and more. There's a Pride holiday party tonight from 7 till 9 p.m. at the Chase Sports Bar, 105 East Michigan Avenue, downtown. Tonight, meet downtown at the Chase for an impromptu holiday party. Meet the board and grab a snack or drink presented by the Jackson Pride. And the Nightlights Christmas drive-through continues tonight. They start welcoming cars at 5:30, and this will be open through New Year's Eve. And that's Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. Well, I think our whole community very excited to follow Braden Lape in his quest to become The Voice Season 22 champion. Braden did a great job all season long, performed excellently in order to advance to the next stage week after week. Well, last night, tough competition, very talented top five. Braden Lape, while he didn't win, I think he started what will be an awesome career. The winner was Bryce Leatherwood. Contestants and viewers had to wait the whole 2 hours of the finale before the champion was crowned. Of course, Braden Lape, of particular interest to all of us, as this Grass Lake native and Grass Lake high school student, performed fantastically all season long, making it to the grand finale. Braden definitely one of the most popular contestants, social media filled with Braden Lape fan notes, videos, photos posted all during the season. Earlier in the fall, after The Voice began telecasts in mid-September, Braden came back every week to continue going to school at Grass Lake High School and even playing football. He quarterbacked as a sophomore the Warriors in games all season. So what happens now? Well, it's expected that the family and Braden will announce his future plans, but it appears they're going to have some quiet time over the holiday season. The community has been discussing celebration plans, and I know they've been talking about it all day today, how are we going to celebrate Braden Lape. So there are some big plans in the works, so stay tuned. We'll have that for you as soon as everything's put together. Blake Shelton, very successful as a coach this season. He's announced that next season will be his last year as coach. And I never really watched The Voice that much until this year, but really enjoyed Blake. Really all the judges and Carson and all the contestants. It was a delightful season to watch, I thought. And last night's production, first class, great show. So if you didn't see it, for entertainment purposes, check it out. It's awesome accomplishment of Jackson County's Grass Lake's own Braden Lape. Way to go, Braden. You made us all proud, and you really were awesome, amazing. He's only been singing for 2 years. His first time he ever performed in public was just last year at Grand River Brewery, while all the noise of knives and forks and plates and bowls and dishes and glasses filled the space, but he did a great job, and I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot more of and from him in the years to come. Well, we have a great show here on JTV today. We have Jackson's antique and collectible expert, Tim Boss, from Northwest Middle School. There's Tim, brought his album collection. Robert Ziegler from Northwest Middle School, getting kids ready for careers in manufacturing right there in middle school. He's our Northwest Teacher featured teacher. We've got holiday music with Western High School seniors, Brennan Abbey and Nick Griffin. Sally Critchbaum and Brian Critchbaum will be here from Gilbert Chocolates. From the Jackson YMCA, Trevor Van Buren. And with the community-wide Christmas dinner, Elaine Crosby. All this and more here today on JTV. Great to have you with us. And we get started with Tim Boss after this.